You're going to have to accommodate it.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Guys, welcome back to the No Ego Podcast. It's Sunday night. And just like all of our other podcasts, it's late as shit. So, 10:23. But that doesn't mean we're not going to give it our best shot, because here's the thing, you know what? I'm not going to lie, I was doubting this pod for a bit. And it was like the weekend of just feeling like shit, feeling down bad. Didn't feel like doing it. Honestly, got to give the kid credit where credit's due. Pat kept it going. We didn't want to do it.
That's insane.
We showed up. Last pod, as of 5, 6, 7 days, 425 views.
Why do you have a fake tone in your voice?
But you gave up a really good.
Don't give him that credit though.
You gave him
You
a
sound
really
fake,
good
though.
point.
Like, talk like you actually do.
Okay, he gave a good point, and you can't want a result out of the pot. We do it for fun, and that's.
We don't even do it for fun. We just do it like, why not?
Yes.
Why not have a podcast that we consistently post?
We were going
Long
to do it the
story
next
short, you
night.
can't
You
look
guys
for
are
results.
quitting.
We weren't going to quit though. We weren't going to quit.
Oh, we gotta
No,
post
I just
That's a
wanted to do
ridiculous
it.
claim to make.
we can stop it right here
No.
and post 1 minute video and we're good. You know what I mean? But you guys were like, oh, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Your mind, like when you're saying shit like that, your mind's not thinking right.
I can't believe your phone even got us that many views. That fucking shit box. That's insane.
You know how many views that phone has gotten?
With who was in the video?
How many in the last year?
Huh?
How many views in the last year?
More than you?
I don't think so.
That phone has seen some shit though, I gotta admit. It's seen some
lens
fucking
has seen
whack,
some shit.
some whack scenes, some funny scenes, some arguing scenes.
But it's actually like, I got this phone though, like, after Arizona.
Oh,
It's not
actually.
like that same one, yeah.
Well, either way.
How'd you fuck up that? We've been home for 2 years, I guess. You guys moved home after living your best lives, bachelor pad, amazing house in Arizona.
Don't even bring
You
that
already
up.
said you're moving home after Texas.
So, don't fucking leak
Dude,
my address.
actually give me one of those nose things because my nose gets clogged every day.
How many do you have though?
Is that like a magnet or what does it do? The fuck? Why can't you just get like a magnet one where you just
It's literally magnets.
go breathe out your nose now? Now breathe out your nose again. Okay, you just breathe.
That was way too much effort
You
there.
breathe harder the second
That's a
time.
TikTok ad right there.
Yeah,
It does nothing. It just feels cool.
I don't know though, bro. I wake up, I'm telling you, I wake up with
You just
like,
said this morning it was placebo.
no. If it is placebo will work if you truly believe it's working for you.
Yeah, for me, I don't feel a difference, but for someone who might be like you, who has a septic issue or whatever it's called.
I wake up, I
Septum.
blow
So it's called
snot, blood.
IBS. He doesn't like to talk about
No,
it.
it's called.
IBS, you said?
I was gonna say
Irritable bowel?
shit.
No, seriously, I'll blow my
I was
nose in
gonna
the
say
morning, fucking blood comes out and boogers and shit because my septum's fucked.
Yeah. So this would probably work for you. For me, I don't have.
How
any-
many of those do you have though?
I have 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that seems like
I
there's
actually
people
wake
who
up
wanna
though
use
in the
it.
middle of the night.
But
my
like
nose is
it's
bloody.
like there's only a limited. There's 4 of these for different size schnozzes. So you have like a decently small schnoz. So you can go to small. Me and Nick have fucking.
So
me and
you're
Nick
the
have-
small one.
I
You're the
don't
small
thi-
one and you're not gonna use it?
Yeah, me and Nick have meat hangers.
I don't think we have meat hangers though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think I
You
have.
always have said we have giant schnozzes.
I don't think you have that big of a schnoz.
Even if we had a big schnoz, who cares?
You always used to make fun of Dad for having a schnoz.
He does got big fucking schnoz. That motherfucker can breathe in the air for 4 people.
So
But-
that we naturally have a bigger
I
schnoz.
disagree. I think my fucking nose looks fine. Give a fuck?
Keep telling yourself that.
If you're looking in the mirror and you say, "Oh my god, my nose is big,"
It's not about.
I've never thought you guys had big noses.
I never thought it either.
Until now.
I never thought it either. Mikey tells me, "Dude, we got big fucking noses." I'm like,
I know you're-
I've been
knows your
called
dad had a
schnoz
big nose.
before. I was called schnoz before.
Well, you guys are Jewish. What do you expect?
I
I can laugh at that. Nick cannot physically laugh at that.
You
no,
know
it's not funny. But
Wait.
I
The
said
whole
that-
point of this, though, right? Sorry to interrupt you, but the whole point is I can give you this, but there's only limited magnets. So it's like there's like fucking 10 magnets or something.
Bro, we might as well just call this podcast the Nothing Pod because we talk about nonsense.
No, this is the start. This is the start. We're chilling. We're cooling. That's what I learned. I honestly think
Feels
it's
good.
dumb.
Feels good.
just leave that there for the rest of the night. It's shot if you want to get a result out of it. I do think. I do think it's fun. I get
that's
it.
not shot.
I got caught up in the fuck man. What the fuck's the point of this? No, we just do it. It's something good to keep going.
I think you were just tired and you didn't feel like doing it.
No.
And you're gassing this whole thing up. You know you wanted to do it. We're moving to the next location. You're like, yeah, can't wait to do it with that background. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, I just saw it
You're just
myself.
gassing it up. Stop doing it now though. You're still doing it. I was out of it. No, you weren't. You just didn't feel like doing it that night.
Well, I want to delete that. Like you got to just do it whether you feel like doing it or not.
Yeah. I get that.
Dude, we should get Max as the first guest on here. You down?
Nutritionist, 10K per month nutritionist.
Yeah, we actually haven't even thought about getting a guest. I guess we don't know anyone, so.
Squid Packer.
Yeah, we could try.
Will you come on my podcast?
Oh, that's the.
How many viewers?
I'll ask
400 viewers last podcast.
Yeah, we're fucking picking up the pace.
I'll ask that one really hot girl that I talk to at the gym all the time. I'll ask her if she wants to come on.
The one that screamed and ran away from you the other day?
Or the other one.
Oh, she's hot. Yeah. Good shit.
You actually talked to her? Yeah, but
well, we didn't do anything this weekend. We just chilled.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, how you guys feel like you're like in a
Just
good spot ready for the week, or like what?
I'm excited for this weekend.
First weekend didn't drink. Last couple weekends I had like 1 drink, 2 drinks, but
we haven't drank this like
alcohol.
past 2 or 3 weeks.
Alcohol's dumb, bro. Alcohol's dumb.
When's the last time we went out and like came back at like?
Seriously, dude, we all haven't zinned in forever either.
It's a powerful nootropic. I'll tell you this about Zyn.
I can't stay away.
Yesterday I clocked in. I really don't know.
Let me say this real quick before you even go on and like bore us in the story. Dude, every time you get
the disrespect is crazy.
No, it's like I know he looks like an idiot.
The disrespect though.
I'm like armor though. It's like
you guys just cut me off though.
Insults genuinely, like I learned this about myself. The insults bounce off me. They really do, because like I could return with a snarky comment back, but what's the point?
Insulted you, bro?
I'm not insulted. That's what I'm saying. It bounces off me. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Whenever you get in a rough patch in sales, is when you go for external sources of Zins or going out, whatever it is.
I definitely wouldn't say going out, but I would say for sure when it's like, because I can
going out. We do Saturdays basically.
Yeah, going out. I can genuinely never like go out and get sloshed ever again. I promise you that. I'm genuinely past it. I do it when we go out and like have a couple drinks. That is fun. I do think
we're gonna get sloshed again. Right?
I don't. I'm not
No,
saying.
he's not saying that.
I'm not saying that either. I can genuinely never get sloshed again. I've had my fill.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No, when we go out, I do think it's just healthy human behavior. After a week of grinding, you go out on a Saturday night for a few hours, have a nice dinner, you have a couple drinks, and you fucking come home.
But I
with
feel like
these
that's the goal of being able to go to church feeling good the next morning. That was
just let it go.
Insane.
Just let it go. That's gay.
That's
anyway.
What do you mean let it go?
Dude, you're playing about my legs, bro.
Well, don't let him interrupt because he fucking uses humor to cope.
That's like because,
cope with what?
I don't know what you're trying to cope from. We're just talking serious. Go ahead.
Because of how valuable.
Exactly.
Go ahead. Because how valuable what?
He's gonna do it again.
Valuable what? Let him go. Who cares? Valuable what?
Because how valuable going to church is. That now we've all realized even more on a level is a non-negotiable in the weekly schedule.
Yeah, church is a must.
It's even better that yes, we still want to have a good time on Saturday. Going out early, getting the dinner, and then staying out, going to a few places, seeing it, having a few drinks is great. But when you go out at 10, you know you're out till fucking 2. And then it's absolutely chopped for the next day.
You just can't. And then it's a terrible way to start your week. Right now, I feel so
Sunday
excited.
is the rest day also, though. That doesn't mean you can't work. It doesn't mean, but it's the rest. You should feel good on a Sunday. For the upcoming fucking week.
But you literally said today that you only go to church for the girls.
That's insane. What?
I will say that it's like, I'm looking forward, if we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
But before we do, I'm looking forward to this week. I feel like the energy was good. Today was a good... This weekend was a great reset in terms of, like, we didn't go out last night, woke up, got good sleep today, went to church. The energy got reset in church, 100%. And, like, I'm thinking to myself, wow, like, I feel like I've just really, this weekend has set me up for a huge week this week. Just mentally, energy-wise, consciousness-wise, sales-wise, it's awesome.
Abundance.
The point of that, too, this is also what I've been thinking about. We get to the point where we have very nice cars, supercars. the ideal night on a Saturday night would be go out to a very nice dinner. We treat ourselves. You got your girls, you got your family, whoever's there with you. And maybe, I mean, I wouldn't probably drink to do this, but you have a nice dinner, you walk around the city, and then to cap the night off, you take a fucking ride in the whip. Fucking race up a little bit. You're not crazy, not 200 miles an hour, but you have a nice drive with the boys. You come back home, you go to fucking sleep, wake up, prep your day, back at church. That's the type of shit I'm trying to fucking navigate towards, that kind of lifeline. Fuck going out. We've had enough alcohol for the rest of our lives.
It does. I feel like we got it out of our
For sure.
system now. You move to a new place, new people, new bars.
Oh no.
You gotta go out and have fun.
Oh no.
Right.
How long
And obviously before you leave, you gotta make sure.
Well, we're gonna send Austin off next. We have to, and that's fine.
The last weekend
and
is
we'll
gonna
go.
be that though.
Once we go to the next place, we'll go fucking again.
just-
We'll go out again, and then
We
fucking
should have a big Easter feast.
steaks. Or can we eat steaks on Easter?
Yeah. Yeah.
We should do steaks. We haven't had steaks in a while.
I just had one tonight.
We should go to church on Good Friday, Saturday, and
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
I'll be down for that. That'd be a really good. That'd be a really good
Oh
weekend.
shit, bro! You were on the call. Holy, yo! I actually have to check this. The Kill Tony. Pull up your phone.
Oh yeah.
No, not yours. You can't have it on next. Kill Tony.
Why?
Not Kill Tony, but Tony Hinchcliffe and friends. His phone shop. Opened up for Wednesday at 7.
Yeah, I think we go to that Wednesday night.
Can we go to that? Come on, Tony Hinchcliffe.
No, we'll go with or without him.
Tony
We'll fucking
Hinchcliffe.
go.
Yeah, it's $50
we have to do like right now, the second.
because you don't know what it's gonna. So it might.
Comedy Mothership.
Look at Comedy
Bro, I got
Mothership.com.
it.
Dude, look at that.
Your phone's
Your
fucked.
phone's
Should
shitty.
be
but
trash
slow
on my
down.
phone.
Hurry up.
Wednesday.
Yeah, go to Wednesday, 7 o'clock.
But why did it just open up then?
Boom, right there. Tony Hinchcliffe and friends. You gotta assume Tony Hinchcliffe is gonna be there if it's named that.
He's the fucking main.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So booth seating is $60.
What is the booth?
I don't know.
only
Dude,
$10
it's sold
extra.
out. It
That's what I'm
says.
saying. No. Nick, you gotta look at the dates. Look at the dates on the bottom.
What's
Yeah,
That's
I
all
can buy it right now.
Okay, if you're right there, just buy it.
Buy free.
Oh.
Well, no.
Oh, the hate's doing it.
Wait, I'll have shake right now.
He's not
He's
gonna
not
go.
gonna go. He's not gonna be 20. He's not gonna be 20. He's not. He has to be 21.
Oh.
Why would he buy a ticket and then not get in?
Yeah. So he can't even go to enjoy a show?
Are we getting general admission or booth?
What do you want to get? I don't know how big it is in there.
Who cares? Just get whatever one. What are the prices? I don't really care if we get a nice.
$50 for general
Look at
admission.
ChatGPT. The difference between
$60
booth
for
and
booth
market.
seating.
Wait, what? How much?
$10 difference.
Dude, get up it.
General.
Upsell.
Booth?
Upsell that bitch.
Oh yeah, get booth. Fuck.
$10?
If we get booth, we have to get 4. There has to be 4 seats.
Okay.
Oh, I'm making a call right now. Hold on. She didn't pick up.
Who cares? We can still do a booth.
You
But
know,
just do 3 of us.
But then we're paying that $60 extra.
Dude.
20. So it's
King
20
called us
each.
the Jews.
So it's $80 each.
Well, it's $267 total.
Divided by 3 is what?
Because there's a
Divided by 3 is 80.
27. There's a $30 fee on top of it.
Okay, yeah. So we're paying like $100.
I think it's just kind of. I mean,
No,
not,
80
dude. I'm
to-
all about abundance, but is there a point to spend that much money for nothing?
Well, we actually can only do that with 4. If we're wasting a seat.
Yeah, because look, quantity. 0 or 4.
All right, then
Okay,
let's
so
do-
don't take a seat away from someone else, another group. Then,
Yeah.
then I agree.
you buy 3.
You
Buy
could
3.
have bought it, but you know.
I'll pay you back. I swear, like in a few days. Think right when I get the money.
Now we're talking.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Podcast can't be uploaded though
7
until Wednesday
p.m.
because we just
Check
doxed
out.
ourselves. All right, I don't feel like going.
No. Here's the part.
Now we never fucking
The
get
card
it.
comes out.
Leave it at the back.
These kids want me to buy the fucking next house. They want to buy that fucking shit.
Bro, you make so much money. You get so many girls too. Should we bring Max?
Dude, Dad's on TikTok
Should we
all
bring
day.
Max?
Oh damn, we could have. Did you buy it yet?
Should
We don't know if he's in it. Just get the tickets. Just get.
Or you can text him right now, but then.
I can just call the kid. Like, if we
You're recording.
want to do that.
Well, I mean,
we don't have to.
I don't even know what the booth is.
Yeah, I think the
no,
table.
dude. Well, either way, if we don't guarantee to have 4, don't take another seat away from someone.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure I don't have calls on Wednesday though. I'm already booked.
So pause it and then we'll edit it together.
No,
Oh yeah,
Guys. it's not a big deal.
Bro, I don't care if you're booked. Me and Nick are going.
I'm booked all.
No, I'm going regardless.
Yeah, I'm going.
I want to go. I think that'd be fun. Tony Hinchcliffe, I think, is
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
He
He
just signed a
always.
Netflix deal too. You see all this shit about
He
him?
what?
Trump Trump joke guy, Puerto Rico joke guy, gets signed by Netflix. This is ridiculous. Why would they
Yeah,
sign?
you guys can't go because I'm booked.
You guys booked?
No, I'm joking.
Bro, I was gonna say we're just.
Dude,
Oh, he's making his entrance.
what the fuck are you doing? Yo, you coming to Tony Hinchcliffe?
Standing at 5'6", 200.
Don't dox your card, bro.
Are we gonna talk about the beautiful women that we saw today?
Yeah, so let's state the obvious here. This is right as I look at the Jesus picture on this
There it is.
bracelet.
I'm having a lot of trouble trying to hit 9 here.
We saw some of the most beautiful women on the planet at church today. And here's the thing. This is what I was talking about. I'm on the side of Twitter that really shows the darker side of female psychology, right? 100%. And like, it's out there. It's out there. Let's be honest, right? You never know. You never truly know, but maybe you do know. Anyway, you could focus on the negative, or you can look at the positive. I'm sure there's some amazing women who went to that church today that are just ready to either be wifed up, ready to
Have kids?
have kids,
Some of them.
ready to, yeah, I don't know, whatever you want, whatever you're looking
Meet
for.
someone with
So-
Christian values.
Whatever. You can't just look at the negative side of women, though.
But
You can't. You gotta look at both
You
sides.
can't use Apple Pay, bro. You want to have you guys have your wallets?
I have my card over here.
I could go get my wallet in the car, but
Oh, here, I'll get your keys for you.
Just leave that can there. He's not gonna put it on his card, bro.
I'm the wallet.
Kim was almost there. He almost paid for something. He almost paid for something, guys. It's all right.
Why did my card do that? I
Well,
have shoes on.
It's just us now, guys.
What do you say, Mike?
It's just
Mine's
us.
in my car. I don't have shoes on now, so. Here.
Okay, well, this is obviously the house, but alright.
What are you looking for?
A fucking wallet, bro.
Buddy, put something on your own card for once.
Should we ask Jake to see if he wants to try to get in?
What?
Should we ask Jake if he wants to try?
He's not gonna try. He's not gonna pay money.
Oh, over 60
Yeah,
bucks,
yeah,
Phil. It's not even
forgot.
worth it. It's not even worth it. But yeah, there's some beautiful girls, bro.
How about because we can actually have a serious conversation now that Pat's gone. How about like the one of the things that like not shocked me so much about church, but made it be like this is incredible and this all makes sense is the tiebacks from the New Testament to the Old Testament. Isn't that how they did it like multiple times today? I don't know if you pick up what each book is called, Zechariah, Deuteronomy. They kept calling back to that from the book of Mark.
That is so. I just saw a graphic on the Bible and how many cross references, because those are cross references, right?
Yes.
So I saw
the picture with all the.
there's a graph
Yeah.
comparing the Quran versus the Bible and the amount of cross references that are back and forth, and it is just crazy. It's just crazy.
It's just wild.
That's what I think, that like people are overwhelmed by the truth. If you think about it, the truth is not easy to hear. When has anyone ever in your life came up to you, told you the dead, honest truth, and you've taken it like a pro?
Yeah, true.
How many times? But probably not much.
Not many.
So I think the same thing goes. The truth in the Bible is so like impressively. I'm not saying crazy in the negative terms here. It's like it's so like immense.
Yeah. No,
It's so impressively immense that to
yeah.
the human mind alone, without faith, it would crush you.
Yeah, exactly.
It would crush you. That's why they talk about the importance of faith. Because you can't logicize God
How can you logicize
coming into human form.
that the prophet Zechariah writes 500 years before that the Messiah, who was not named, but Messiah, like they said today, is another word for Christ, not Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't know that Christ was
I didn't know it was
the anointed one.
Yeah.
Christ means the anointed one. His name was Jesus.
Yeah. He doesn't. It's not like his last name. I knew it wasn't his last name, but I didn't know. Like I never guessed. I never questioned that.
Dude, I'm gonna get in shows right now. I've been lying.
But
it's actually crazy.
The fact that he's called back to Zechariah, who said the Messiah will be sold, in paraphrasing, for 30 silver or 3 silver.
30 coins.
It was 30 silver or something like that.
Yeah.
And then when Judas, aristocrat who betrays Jesus, goes to the people, says, and they said, how much to betray Jesus? They said, we'll give you 30 silver. Like, because that's the whole point.
But that's what I mean, though. The people who offered him the 30 silver.
There are the Herodians, the...
So are they familiar with the Old Testament at this point or not?
Yes. Yes. They all know the Old Testament. Unless, like, I don't know if the Romans were, but, like, there's, like, when Jesus was on the cross, and it's, like, the most famous part of the Bible, and a lot of atheists say, this proves that Jesus is not God. When he's on the cross, and I have to paraphrase again, he goes, my God, why did you forsake me? They go, he's not God, he's calling to God. Why did you forsake me? But in that moment, God separated himself from Jesus so he can face the penalty of all of our sins. And that's why he died so effing terribly.
So,
right? So when he said, my God, why you forsake me? He was mentioning back to one of the most popular Psalm verses, like Psalm 10 something, where it says, my God, why did you forsake me? Because he knew everyone in the crowd memorized the Old Testament verses like on the back of their hand.
So Uncle Wally explained this point, and what he said was that God turned his back.
Yes.
When Jesus was crucified.
So we can turn to us.
Well, no, God turned his back on Jesus being crucified. Jesus then, to my knowledge of how this went, then Jesus says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Because, like, God isn't in the presence of sin.
Yes.
So it's sin to crucify Jesus. God can't be in the presence of sin. So the way that I connected it is that Jesus is calling out. Yeah, I'm sure he's calling out that verse. He's most likely also felt God turn his back.
Yeah, no, it was real, but also he was prophesizing the old text to make it connect. But yes, he was, because he felt for the first time God being away. That was a great connection you made. Because it's true, because God, it's written in the Bible how God is just disgusted at sin.
He can't
he couldn't be there.
He can't be in the presence of sin.
That was a good pickup.
So that is part of it too.
Yes.
But again, that's
person.
3 different cross references within one moment in the Bible.
Within one verse in the Bible.
Within one verse. So that's truth, and that's what I mean by the logical human mind. The logical mind without faith being crushed by the immense power of the truth in the Bible. Because if you don't have faith, you can't possibly even have this conversation. You'd be an atheist saying blah 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 blah. You'd be too caught up in the, oh well, look what Jesus did. He's saying, my God, why did you forsake me? He's calling up to God.
Yeah.
Bro, that's simpleton pencil head type of thinking right there. You need to be looking at it 18 layers deep, because there's so many different cross references. And basically what I've seen so far at church, every word of the Bible. So you need faith.
Yeah. It's so cool to hear.
That's crazy.
It's so cool to hear it. That's why every time they cross references, I go,
yeah, no, I love it.
Like today you were just looking straight and I saw you smiling because you knew I was looking at you. I was like,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's so cool, bro. It gets me so fired up.
That's what tells me I need to pick up the Bible again, because I read the quote of the day every day on my computer or like my phone when it's up. But yeah, I will say it's a net negative to not read it.
You say the Bible quote of the day from like the Bible app?
Yeah, I got my widget on my phone. I had it on my computer. I just got rid of it because I had a bunch of stuff going on there. I have it on my phone, so it's the first thing I read in the morning once I shut off my alarm, or like after my shower, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and actually, the day yesterday, when did you start reading the Bible again? Yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. So yesterday, or it was 2 days ago, I forget. I think it was the same day that you picked up the Bible again. Guess what the verse of the day was? Genesis 1:1. I was like, damn, low key, I got to pick up this Bible again, because if that's not a sign, like a reset almost.
Wow.
So I think I add that back into my schedule either tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, not reading. You're saying rereading 2 books, so you don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, it's like I felt when I was reading, because I was reading the Bible in the morning. That's how I started my mornings, right? And like when I first started like Baby Blink originally, right? I was reading the Bible in the morning, right, and then going right to work in the store. Then I had my calls, and then that was it for the day. And went to the gym. I was making sales with e-com, and I was closing deals. It was like in December, and then I just got away from it because I felt like I was spending so much time reading in the morning. At night, my brain was like fucking fried. But it was just a cop out. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it's also like you gotta connect to what you're reading. And when you're going to church and you're reading,
Well, all I'm saying is like, if by that logic, you're always gonna be reading a book, so you're never gonna read the Bible.
Well, I think that in all reality, I was there was a point in time like where I was thinking to myself, because at that time I don't think I was reading a book. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. I forget. I think I was reading 2 books at once. And at that point, I was saying to myself, I think I just need to read the Bible. It is the greatest story ever told. It's got the most wisdom out of everything. That is what you need because it's God's word. There's great books out there, but is anything truly to the level of comparison, which would be an insult to the Bible? I don't know. Probably no. If you're a true believer, no. Right? But it's good to read books, though. I was just fighting an internal battle that didn't make sense.
Yeah, like going to church and hearing all the stories about Jesus and like learning more about him, like that's what made me be like, okay, I need to read the New Testament because that's what I'm hearing, that's what I'm digesting, and that's what Uncle Wally also told me to start with.
What if we can't get into this place because my phone's broken?
Your phone's fine, bro.
Did you send the emails? Just send the email to us.
Yeah.
You just deleted the email.
I sure actually
He just deleted the email.
by accident.
Well,
Don't do it again, bro. You're gonna trash it in the trash.
No, bro. It's on your
marking is
computer,
on
bro.
red.
It's on your... Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Just leave it.
You know,
Kid just won't get a new phone.
Dude, I'm not driving 4
Pat
hours.
made $75,000 last month and won't get a new phone.
Don't glaze him that much. Is there an Apple store by the new house?
It's not an Apple store, brother. It's an Xfinity.
That's right. So
Or,
we're gonna have to just stop it.
Xfinity or whatever.
No.
We're gonna pass one, bro. I promise you. We're covering half a country. There's gotta be one
there's gotta be
Xfinity store.
Even if you drive like 6 hours out of the way.
Yeah,
Worth
yeah.
it for me.
Fine, I'll fucking pop more sins.
Oh, that'd be great.
No, I'm really never gonna. I'm not gonna go back.
Cause
Go back to what?
I'm not
Zins.
paranoid.
The L-theanine
Dude,
and caffeine
Zins-
ones.
I've never been a fan of Zins, bro.
L-theanine,
They are a magnificent tool. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a tool.
L-theanine and caffeine.
Yeah, I want to try that. Once I'm done with this ashwagandha, I think that L-theanine,
Want to buy them, Lucky Boys?
caffeine. I heard the L-theanine caffeine nicotine mix is crazy.
Adding the nicotine in there is just fun.
The charts is off the charts. I pop a Zyn for the first time in a while. I like get thrown into gear. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I don't really love being on Zins, but
No, it's so unnecessary.
for the drive, it's fun.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit more tolerable. I'm really feeding for hotcakes. I want fucking McDonald's hotcakes so bad.
Both you owe
I
me
feel like a pregnant woman.
$90.
I'm not gonna be able to pay that.
I just pay my taxes today.
No, it's just you don't actually owe me $90.
How much is the
It's
actual?
like $60.
Dude, the mothership's on me.
Oh, thank you. All right. Good night, y'all.
It's 56. Just 56.
Want an outro?
Bro, we're done already. You
Yeah.
guys just went on your own rant. I stopped talking, bro.
Yeah, because
Why do you do that?
You're
You
not
join in,
serious.
bro.
You don't like the
Trust me,
conversation.
you guys don't even allow 1 millisecond to like even butt in. No, blah, 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 blah. You guys like,
Dude,
just go back and forth.
Whenever we're
like
talking about
crazy.
something serious,
That's a cop out though,
bro.
bro. If you gotta talk, man, talk.
No, if it's serious, he won't be a part of the.
That is true.
conversation.
Humor to code.
So,
I don't know how I have
Well,
$500 in my Venmo.
No,
but fuck
say
it.
it. Say it.
You sent me 465.
It's not me, man. Yeah.
You're like, what?
Yeah, dude. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. That's why I just keep.
You should do that more often.
That's why I just keep my mouth shut sometimes.
You should do that more often.
How long have we gone?
I think I'm good. I'm good in a couple minutes here. I feel great though. I'll tell you what, get some fucking purpose in your life, you'll feel great. You gotta work on shit you care about, but you also have to dominate what you're doing that pays the bills. And there's a fine line that people can dance in between. Like you just gotta find a way to figure out your day and how to optimize your day. You'll actually never run out of energy if your day is optimized to level up in different directions. And you actually care about it. 100%. I'm telling you, last week when I didn't want to do this podcast, I felt like shit. And what happens?
Bro, you say I cut you off, man, but I if we went back and all the podcasts, put it in AI, most words said has got to be you, man. It's got to be you.
No, I think it's definitely
He
you.
goes on
No,
rants.
it's
Can't
probably
be.
me.
Can't be, yeah.
I don't even know.
But he gets mad when you interrupt him. But it's like if you don't interrupt him, it could be 20 minutes before we talk again.
So do you want to talk about something constructive or just point fingers like a child?
Yeah, dude.
So go ahead.
Dude, did you take offense to that?
No, it bounced off like literally just it went fucking. I'm surprised you didn't get poked in the eye by it. But like, did you want to say something?
That's at the spot that we're going to is an absolute shithole. I was talking to him today. He was
That's
like,
just
"There's
negativity.
nothing going on there," which he's not wrong. We are packed in the corner there, but
yeah, dude, we didn't go there for like
yeah, the place
the
is
community
nice.
feel.
He always tells me, he's like, dude, yeah, fuck's the point of fucking moving away if all you do is fucking work all the time? I'm like, Dad, we gotta pay our bills. We gotta stack money. We have to do something, right?
No, we gotta get out of debt.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm not stacking money at all. Fuck stacking money. I don't need to stack money at all.
I don't know about that.
All I need to do is stack.
We can tell.
No. Right now, to stack money is fucking negative ROI for me personally. No reason for me to put money away. No, pay off debt. Pay off debt.
So that's kind of what I meant by like stacking money. Like you're deploying money into your account. You're deploying money towards your debts. You're deploying money towards.
I'm not deploying any money in my account. I'm going to keep a certain amount of money above my bank account, and then everything else goes into debt. And also, I'm going to put away rent like ahead of time, which is nice. We don't got to pay rent this month, so
Yeah. So
May 28th is when it's due, or May 20 whatever.
Yeah. So there's no rent this month. Okay.
So this paycheck coming up, boom. Here, I'll advise you guys. Right when you get paid from the job, put it right in checking. Or put it right in savings immediately. I'll show you guys how to do it on your phone. PNC, it's like 2 buttons.
For what? For what?
For the rent. Put $1,500 right away to a side account. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't touch it.
The cool thing is
Get
that
lazy.
the cool thing is though that this is the definition of the trenches. Like we're in a very nice place, right? We're going to a very, very nice place next, which is awesome. But like this is the trenches, just like you grind, you get your paycheck, you try to get out of your fucking debt, you stack the cash, and it's only a matter of time before the whole abundance thing hits, and it's like
Yeah, and then it's just like.
it's just fucking.
When we really got the bread, we should live in a shithole for 6 months. Yo,
Dude, we were in a fucking
imagine
box in
You know what I
Arizona.
just thought? I looked back and saw Josh Lyon. Imagine we just had fucking Faith up there. Fucking clicked up.
They watched it.
She just watches the podcast and what the fuck are these kids doing?
Jake, we just bought tickets to Hinchcliffe. We're sorry to tell you.
Yeah, Wednesday night, dude, we're gone,
We're
bro.
going to comedy mothership, buddy.
Just think, you can fucking be gooning the whole time here. We'll be gone. Oh, I forgot the camera's on, so he's afraid to talk. Yeah.
Should we have bought you a ticket, Jake, or no?
Before.
Jake? Kid's nervous. It's okay, little Jakey. It's okay, little Jakey.
Can't talk that like you're 4 is terrible.
Jakey.
All right, so you'll hook me up with one of those nostril strips so I can wake up tomorrow not bloodied in the
Yeah, I
nose.
mean, you can try it for sure if you want.
I want to put that sticky stuff out.
Oh, pretty good acting?
No.
Oh yeah, copyright strike.